So Call of Duty finally released some campaign gameplay footage, offering the first look at the Modern Warfare 2 campaign mission, Dark Waters. And in this video, I'll be breaking down the footage shown, as well as voicing my thoughts and opinions on what has been shown so far. So the mission opens with Task 141 carrying out a cease and desist operation on an oil rig in the Atlantic coastline. A mission where the goal is to disarm a missile that is said to launch at any moment. The player takes the role of Soap, another returning character from the original Modern Warfare series, and I have to say that the weather effects, environment, and the lighting effects all look absolutely stunning. I can't help but notice that this mission itself seems to be a throwback to a mission from the original Modern Warfare 2 called The Only Easy Day Was Yesterday, where 141 infiltrate an oil rig to extract hostages. I'm noticing many similar aspects in both of these missions, but obviously there are a few key differences. As you expect, the player rappels up to the top of the platform, moving through the environment and taking out hostiles in a slow and methodical fashion, which definitely highlights the more tactical elements of this game. The sound design so far is beautiful. I love how gunshots have this subtle weight to them, and the way interiors dampen the sound is just music to my ears. Have a listen and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below.
You've got 3 AQ internal. 2-1, making entry.
So, cut right clear through.
I also have to say that I am loving the physics. The way enemies go down both feels heavy and immersive, especially in portions where enemies are falling from greater heights.
2 above.
Again, the weather effects are all looking pretty nice, with the rain hitting the screen. I can only imagine that these small details will be really appreciated by artistic enthusiasts and avid gamers alike when they get their hands on this game. The combat in this portion looks really nice, weapons have some good kick to them, and there are even flammable and explodable objects within the environment that players can make use of in order to take down hostiles in epic blockbuster fashion. So after taking out all the hostiles on the platform, forgive me for glossing over small details there, we find that the controls to the missile launch are in fact located on a cargo ship not too far from the platform. And so 141 rushes over to the boat, might I say, in a not so stealthy fashion. Again, this feels like yet another throwback to previous missions from previous games. This time it is a throwback to the mission Crew Expendable from the original Modern Warfare, which also takes place on a cargo ship. As the player storms the ship, we get to see a glimpse of how the environment directly impacts the gameplay. In this mission, as the ship rocks side to side due to the harsh storm and rising waves, the shipping containers themselves slide about on the ship, shifting potential cover. This kind of dynamic environment is a great addition to the game, and I hope it makes its way into multiplayer in some form or another. Dynamic levels like this would truly be insane, and it isn't too far-fetched of a concept as Advanced Warfare and Ghosts both featured these kind of environments. Now that I think about it, I'm actually interested to see what would happen if the player gets caught between 2 shipping containers, especially after hearing Price warn the player to avoid that kind of situation. Unfortunately, we never get to see that outcome. In this portion, we get to see the player rock a shotgun, which definitely packs a punch at close range. We also get to see the weapon mount and lean mechanics returning, so players can expect similar gameplay to that of Modern Warfare 2019. One last thing I'd like to point out before this video ends is another subtle way the environment interacts with the gameplay, and that is when a gush of seawater just knocks this enemy out cold. It was honestly quite funny seeing this guy hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. The footage ends with 141 breaching a doorway, and unfortunately we don't get to see how this plays out, but I'd love this portion to play out similarly to breach sequence in previous Modern Warfare games, where time itself seems to slow down, providing a more cinematic and action-packed sequence, while also serving as a throwback to the original Modern Warfare series. And there you have it, that was the first official footage of Modern Warfare 2's campaign. I'm debating on whether I'll stream the campaign itself when the game releases, but if you guys do want to see that, then of course let me know in the comments section down below. Make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, as well as turning on post notifications so that you never miss a video just like this one. Make sure you guys stick around for the outro to check out some of my other videos, I'd really appreciate it. But that is all the time we have for today, so guys, make sure you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.